The acrid smoke from the charred steaks hung heavy in the air, but it couldn't mask the sting of my brother's words at our annual Labor Day cookout. Everyone was there, cousins, aunts, uncles, gathered around folding tables on his manicured lawn, pretending the family was one big happy unit. My daughter, Lily, 14, sat beside me picking at her corn on the cob. She was autistic, non-verbal on tough days, but her mind was a quiet storm of brilliance, art, music, patterns no one else saw. She just earned a national award for a digital composition that left professional judges speechless. "So, Lily," my brother Mark boomed, loud enough for the whole table to hear, "still in those resource rooms at school?" She didn't look up. I answered for her. "She's doing great. She's taking advanced music theory now." Mark smirked. "Music theory. Cute hobby. Keeps her occupied, I guess." His wife, Claire, laughed lightly. Their two boys, dressed like they'd stepped out of a catalogue, barely glanced up from their phones. Straight A students, varsity athletes, Ivy League already whispering their names. Mark never let anyone forget it. I tried again. "Actually, Lily just won a National Young Composers Award. Beat out hundreds of kids." Claire waved it off with a pitying smile. "That's adorable. They give those awards to everyone in the special divisions, don't they? Builds self-esteem." "It wasn't a special division," I said, voice steady. "It was open competition." Mark shrugged. "Look, we're just keeping it real. Some kids are wired for the fast track, some aren't. Lily's sweet, but let's not pretend she's headed for independence. That's a lot to put on her." The table froze. My parents suddenly found their coleslaw riveting. Claire's parents nodded along like this was helpful advice. Lily's fingers stilled on her cob. I saw the flush creep up her neck, the sign she was holding everything in. Mark went on, "Warmed up now. Claire works with those kids at the learning center. She sees it every day, kids who'll always need supervision, group homes maybe. It's no shame. It just is." He chuckled, and a few nervous laughs rippled around the table like an echo they couldn't escape. I set my fork down carefully. "Maybe you're right," I said quietly. "Maybe I've been unrealistic with my own resources." Mark looked pleased, like he'd done me a favor. "Excuse me," I added, standing. "I need some air." I walked inside their sprawling house, past the granite island I'd helped pay for, past the framed photos of vacations I'd quietly funded. I didn't need air. I needed a moment to decide how far I was willing to go. From the window I watched Lily slip away from the table and sit alone on the garden bench, knees pulled to her chest. Mark was still talking, gesturing grandly, Claire nodding along. I opened my tablet, logged into the accounts, and started typing emails. The next morning my phone exploded. Mark called 7 times before 9 a.m. When I finally picked up, his voice cracked with panic. "What the hell did you do?" "Good morning to you too," I said, stirring oatmeal for Lily. "Westfield Prep just called. The full-ride scholarships for both boys, gone. The donor pulled everything." "That was you, wasn't it?" I stayed silent. "Westfield is 50 grand a year per kid," he hissed. "We can't swing 100,000 without that help." "That's rough," I said. "Have you looked into the public magnet schools? I hear Ridgewood High has an outstanding arts program." Long silence. "This is about yesterday," he said finally. "About Lily." "I don't remember anything memorable from yesterday," I lied. "We were just being honest. And I'm being honest about my charitable giving. I've decided to redirect it." "There's more, isn't there?" His voice shook now. "There is. I've also stopped the automatic transfers, the 4 grand I've been putting in your account every month for the last 4 years. He made a choked sound. "That was you?" "We thought. Mom's estate. Mom's estate ran out years ago. That was me covering the gap so you could keep up the image, private school, the lake house lease, the cars." Another silence, heavier this time. "Oh, and the club membership at Pine Ridge? The family one you all use? That's cancelled too. 22,000 a year, I think." "You can't," he started. "I already did." I hung up. By noon, Claire had texted apologies to Lily, clumsy, syrupy ones that used words like unique and special in all the wrong ways. My parents showed up unannounced, pleading for peace. I poured coffee and listened to the same script. Mark didn't mean it, the boys shouldn't suffer, family helps family. Family also respects family, I said. I've been quietly carrying theirs for years while they treated my daughter like a cautionary tale. I'm done. 2 weeks later Mark appeared on my doorstep, unshaven, eyes red. He looked smaller somehow. The boys start at Ridgewood next semester, he said without greeting. It's actually a really good school. I nodded. I was an asshole, he said. I was jealous. You built everything yourself, raised Lily alone, never needed handouts. I couldn't stand that I did. So I made you the one who was struggling. And Lily was the easiest way to do it. He swallowed hard. I'm not asking for the money back. We're selling the boat, downsizing. We'll figure it out. I studied him. Okay. I'm sorry, he said. To her. Not just to you. Lily was in the living room sketching on her tablet. He hesitated, then walked in. Hey, Lil, he said softly. Your mom told me you won a big music award. I'd really like to hear about it, if you feel like sharing. She glanced up, wary. Then she turned the tablet around and played the piece, haunting, layered, beautiful. Mark listened, really listened, eyes shining. When it ended he asked quiet questions, good ones. It wasn't instant forgiveness. Trust takes time. But it was a beginning.